always say this. You know, I like you guys, man. I like you guys. And I always say, I don't want you guys to interview me for something small. With Spemo, he came to Tenerife, and he said, we're not going to interview you for anything small. We're going to interview you when you deliver. And I've delivered today.
You delivered a long time ago, my brother.
Do you think?
Of course you did. Steps are incremental. Growth is, do you know what I mean? It doesn't come overnight. You have to work. And it's one of the things that, really, because I'm coming out in goosebumps. Because to see you do what you've done today, bearing in mind what you said to us a couple of years ago, when you was questioning, don't worry about that, when you was questioning whether you could do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm glad you come full circle, bro. It must make it all the more sweeter.
Mate, like I keep saying, I'm going to keep saying it because it just stuck with me. The first time I came here, I got a medal when I was 19. And the naivety, me not understanding the magnitude of the event, I sort of just rolled through, hey, I've got a medal, guys, blah, blah, blah. And I ended up winning my European Juniors that year. And it's taken me 4 years to figure out how to actually do it again when it was so easy when I was 19. But that just goes to show how much the mental side plays a part. And like I said, I've watched ex-training partners, sort of guys in the relay sort of have their moment and have that time. And, you know, like you're saying, paid in full, you know, never hate, just wait your time. And I haven't, I've been happy for everyone, and I've always just felt like, why not me? And I've questioned myself so much, made so many sacrifices, made so many changes, and it's so mad that it's paying off. Do you know what I mean? Like from even just everything that's happened from London 2017, missing out, not making a team, moving coaches, coming up for funding, you know, working on my mental strength, working on all these things, like, man.
I mean, I'd even throw in the mix that, you know, seeing your missus excel last year as well, that must have been difficult.
Bro, I love my girlfriend so much, but mate, it is hard. I went to Europeans and I should have been in 100 meters. I don't care what anyone tells me, I should have run 100 meters and I didn't. And I was literally coached for Imani that day. I took her through her blocks, took her to the call room and watched her make the final and watch her bloom. But it broke my heart so much because I thought, man, we should be here together. And I didn't go to the after party. I didn't even run in the that was a slap in the face. That was hard.
That's the bit people don't see as well.
See that, man. They just see you on Instagram training and whatnot. And obviously, when people get in front of the cameras, they want to, like, you know, jazz it up and be fake. And yeah, everything's fine, but it hasn't been fine. We go through hardship every day. And for me, yeah, last season was tough, man. Seeing the guys at Europeans, and like I said, I knew I should have been there, but I wasn't because I messed up at trials. And so many demons I had, man. So many demons, mental demons. And I always say, my parents say, my mum and my dad especially, is, you know, no one can beat you. It's only you that can beat you, like your brain. And the biggest battle I won today was in the warm-up area with myself. After the heat, I knew I run the quickest time, and I was like, damn, don't mess up. Because indoors, I did the same thing. I was the fastest qualifier, should have won it easily. My head got the better of me, and I blew up in the final. And I won the battle with myself before I got out here. So that's why when I come out here, I was still on the line, I was like, yeah, I've won. I didn't feel like I won the race, but I was like, I won myself. And you know what? God's going to take care of the rest. But it's when I don't take care of the mental stuff, when I come out here, that's when I'm vulnerable. Like, people are beating me and whatnot. It's because I'm not on point in my brain. So now I'm starting to get a hang of that a bit more. I just want to build on this. You know, it's a big moment for me in my career. I just want to build on it. Doha's in 6 weeks. You know, it's an emotional time for me. But, you know, next week, I'm going to have to get back to work.
On the emotions?
I can't cry on TV.
Oh, I mean,
mate. I was like to Zana, I was like, bro, I can't believe I'm crying.
It was a moment, though, seeing you and your missus embrace that.
I saw her and I was just like, I just started crying because she's just been there for me when I'm telling her, babe, I don't know if I've got it, man. Like, when is it going to be me? Like, when am I going to have my moment? And the thing is, I'm not slow. I've run 10-0. Like, I'm not slow. I just never had a moment to show for it. Like, everyone's got the championships with the time. I've just got the time, and I'm just another British guy who's just quick. And I was like, man, like, it's not about the times. Like, it's about finals, medals, championships. That's what people are going to remember you for. And I speaking to Lim because I've been watching a lot of his videos the past few weeks. You know how he was on the line, just that big posture, just like, yeah, I'm here. And I just said, you know what? Yeah, man, I'm here. And it paid off. So I'm gassed.
You can go to the gym, do reps, push weights. Talk to me about how you firm the mental, though. How do you get into a place where you're a lot tougher?
I made big changes. I think there's a stigma around psychology in sport sometimes. I feel like people think maybe you're weak if you want to work with a psychologist. You know, sometimes you want to just like be aggressive and be like, nah, I'm good. But that's not control of your mental. That's just ego. And this year I started working with my psychologist, Mark Bellamy. We've been working together since European Indoors. And that was the beginning of sort of making mental changes to sort of get control of what's going on in here. Because, like I said, in training, I'm good. Like, coach is happy with the times I'm running. I'm in good shape. But my brain wasn't in good shape. And I realized this year, it's a seesaw balance. If your brain is down here, mate, physical ain't going to do anything because the brain controls the body. So I just worked on that intensely this year. And I run the script. I ran that race through my head many times. So when I got out there, I just felt comfortable because I knew what I'd run in my head. So no one could put me off. I didn't care if man had run fast before. I said, mate, we've got to come to Birmingham and run. And we know Birmingham ain't no other tracks. It's level playing field. And whoever's got it on the day will have it. So, yeah, I think that's what made the difference.
Talk me through the 2 rounds, because obviously we've touched on the fact the first round you look comfortable, you look free, you look bouncy. Second round, final, was a bit of a fight. So talk about the difference between the 2.
I gave myself a bit too much work coming out the blocks. I don't know if I was tired, but I think the mental warfare it's the first time I've come to the start line like healthy before in the final, after like a semi-final. And I was like, man, this is tiring. I got on the start line, I was just like, just dig deep. You get to that finish line first, you're going to World Champs. I just said, mate, just run to A to B. And when I got upright, so I cleared past Darnell and I was like, cool, got him. And I was seeing Adam had a little surge and I was like, okay. And then as I was going to go again, I just felt my hamstring start to cramp up and I was like, oh man. So I was like, am I pulling something? I was like, no, like you get that flickering feeling. So I had that and I was like, nah, just. So I think that sort of like slowed the race down. I feel like if I didn't have the cramp, I would have just been able to cruise to, maybe it might have been like a 09, 10-10. Who cares? Woulda, shoulda, coulda. I got the win. I couldn't care less, mate.
You didn't know when you passed the line, though. Your face was a picture when you found out.
I thought Adam won because I'm not good at judging where I am in the race. So I dipped and I was like, he's got it. And I thought maybe I've come second. Maybe they'll still take me. I knew if I came third, I was like, even though I run the third, even on like third quick sweep, I was like, I don't trust this third place stuff, man. Because last year they went and picked other man. So I was like, I don't trust this. So I thought, you've got to come top 2, like take it out of their hands. And Jeanette actually told me, she was like, no, you've got it. And I was like, the tears started coming out. And I was like, no. Because I ain't going to start crying and then man ain't won. I was like, no. Let me relax. And then they came on the screen and I was just like, usually I thought, yeah, if I win, I'm going to do a big thing to the crowd and be like, yeah. But literally, I just couldn't do anything. My body just shut down. I was like, oh, I can't believe this has actually happened. And yeah, I just took it in my stride, man. Now it's sunk in. I'm like, hey, I'm British champion. Like, this is good. But there's work to do, man. There's work to do.
This is going to shock a lot of people around the world.
It will, because this is the thing, though. Like, people know me on the circuit, though. Like, I always race with Matt Rogers a lot, and he's always like, man, you're going to make the team. Like, these guys have seen me run quick before, but, like, again, they've never seen me rise in a big moment. So hopefully, I wouldn't say I'm a new face, because I've sort of had a great junior career and won a lot of medals, but as a senior, hopefully it's a new name to throw in the mix. I always knew that I was in the mix, but it's nice that people are starting to see the potential that I have. And I plan to go quicker than what I've done so far this year. So, yeah, man, I'm just want to stay injury free. Just keep trusting God, keep trusting what I've been doing, and I think I'll be fine. Come down.
Congrats, man. Congrats to them.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.